say this. I don't have to read on the air. All right. You want to do... I'll give you a choice here. There's a couple of people still want to talk to us on the phone. What they want to talk to me about, I'm not exactly sure. There's about 3 people left hanging for the Chris Rock interview. Oh. I've got my song that
I really want to hear the final version.
You do?
Yeah.
I also have Gorilla confronting Charles Grodin, and then Charles.
Never played that.
And yeah, and I got a whole bunch of Stuttering John interviews as well, and then Charles Grodin going on TV and talking about Gorilla.
Oh, you got to play that.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get started. Let me undo my hair and get right into it. Like Samson, I need my hair down.
When you're talking about Charles Grodin.
That's right, because I like to brag about all my hair. I got all my own hair. Charles Grodin wears a wig.
He wouldn't know what that's like.
Right. Charles Grodin's starting to crack, because now on his TV show he says, Howard Stern spends 90% of his show talking about my hair. Now he has to acknowledge, but he doesn't say
my hair. He doesn't say my wig.
Right, like I make fun of his hairdo or something.
Right.
Well, wait a second. I got to figure out what microphone you're on. Yeah, what?
He refuses to admit it, that it's a wig.
He does?
But he keeps talking about it like, he says that I wear a wig, but he won't say it's a wig, and it's obviously a wig.
This is very funny. He's actually having to say the word wig.
We're outing him.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Pretty soon he'll be on the cover of Time.
Right. I want to come out. Oh, yeah? What are you, gay? No. I'm taking off my wig. We won't be satisfied until that wig is off.
That's right. He's going to come out and be bald.
Changing all different colors.
I'm trying to think now. Should I play Grillo interviewing Grodin first? And okay, that's what I'll do. I'll do it in the order that it happened. So here's Grillo.
Can I set this up?
Yes.
We were on 2 opposite ends of the Astoria.
Here we go.
The hotel. Okay.
This will be longer than the bit.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
John was in front. I was in the back, and we had walkie-talkies. And I just got off the walkie-talkie with Ganji going, "I only way back here. If Charles Grodin comes, let me know, and I'll try to sneak in and get him on the way in." And then all of a sudden, as I said that, a car pulled up, and Charles Grodin walked out.
I see. So you quickly got your papers out, ready to interview Charles Grodin.
Yeah, I was fumbling like mad, so I can get him before he got into the building.
I fumbled with my.
And then I chased. I chased him in the building. He's going up an escalator, and I'm running up the down escalator next to him, interviewing him.
Oh, so okay. Because I said when I heard this, you sounded out of breath.
Yeah, I'm running up, and there's people coming down, and I'm trying to keep up with them, and I'm doing 2 steps at a time.
All right, here we go. Did he stop at least when you tried to interview him?
No.
Because at first he probably thought you were just a guy there to interview.
Yeah. At first he smiled.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, hi. And I was like, oh, this is great.
See, we got to get these guys talking a little bit. That's because wait, you'll see, he just doesn't say a word.
Yeah. Because you hit him with the bad questions right away, I'll bet.
Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Grodin, can I ask you a question? Hold on a second.
For who?
I'll see you at the club. The hair club for men. Has anyone ever complimented you on having a nice wig? Why do you bash Howard, Mr. Grodin? Charles?
Yeah.
How can you bash Howard?
I don't like him. I think who are you with?
CBS.
CBS what?
CBS Radio. Have you ever tried drinking Rogaine? Will you ever get a real job?
For you?
I will, I swear. Seriously, I loved you in Midnight Run. You were great. Does your kids know you're bald?
So,
Are you gonna hit me? At that point.
So you asked him if his kids know he's bald, and then what did he do?
We now he's into like the lobby, and that's where all the security is. So I have to be careful. So he grabbed the microphone. And I'm trying to pull it away from him, and he wouldn't let go. And then he pulled it close to him.
That's such a big shot when he has to confront someone from our show.
And then he turned around, and he cocked his hand back to his chin like he was going to punch me. Like and then the most evil look on his face. He turned around like
that evil look when he's doing his speeches against what I do?
Worse.
Yeah.
It was the look of like rage.
Really?
And his fist was back.
He's a psycho, this guy. I'm convinced of it.
And his fist was back to his face, and he looked, and he hesitated for a second and put his hand down.
Yeah, notice he did it when the security guys were
around.
Yeah,
security's right there.
Down at the bottom of the
because he would have knocked his wig off.
Yeah. Oh, I would have killed him.
I know.
And the funny thing is, when he got out of the car, like there was his. I guess he was leaning back, and his wig was sticking up in the back, like straight up, like almost like alfalfa, but like almost like a fan. And I was gonna say something to him, and I said, let him walk around like that.
Right.
You could see the separation in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The wig was lifting off.
It was quite disturbing.
Right.
Well, there's that.
There's that. So then I guess Grodin got on TV and started talking about...
I was in Puerto Rico. It was like, they must have got the rebroadcast, and me and my girlfriend were watching it, and wait a minute, that's me. He's talking about me.
All excited.
Marty, if I'm walking down the street and somebody, for example, from the Stern Show, it's happened to me the other night when I went to something to honor our CEO of NBC. I like something that has 6 initials in it, our CEO of NBC. And they confronted me with with a microphone and one hostile abuse, meant to inflame, meant to hurt.
We just asked about if his kids know he wears a wig. Is that hurtful? Meant to inflame.
This isn't the one that I heard. This is the second time we're talking about it. The first time, he did a whole show on you. Okay, because it started out where, tonight's topic is freedom of speech.
Right.
And I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I was just going to talk about Howard. Then he came on and he talked about you. And then in his whole monologue, he goes, the other night I was out and this guy from the Stern Show accosted me going up the escalator and asked me if I drink Rogaine and wear a wig.
Was this before or after the Mark Furman ass-kissing show that he did?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? He kisses anybody's ass who goes... He was kissing Larry Flint's ass.
That's who
he admires Larry Flint.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's an interesting man.
Anybody he's confronted by. As soon as Grillo went up and confronted him and asked him about his wig and stuff.
Well, see, Larry Flint never talks about his wig.
Oh, I see. We're bad people because we talk about his wig. Larry Flint's not hurtful.
Essentially, it was fortunate for the guy because it's the first time it happened to me, and I was that close to hurting him, and I could have.
Yeah.
I might be armed for all we know. If you're walking down the street, you're just a person alone or whatever, and somebody comes at you and begins to harass you and wants to inflict any way they could to Marty Garbus and says 10 things to you in a row, and you're a human. What's your protection against that?
That's disorderly conduct. In other words, that's a crime, and also catching somebody in the street and harassing them.
Harassing.
It's not a crime.
No, he's going to a public event.
Right.
He's a public figure.
You asked him if you could ask him some questions, and he said yes.
Right. And then he freaked out. And he didn't like the questions that he was being asked. In other words, they weren't the proper questions for Charles Grodin.
Charles Grodin is finding out whether it'd be legal to hit Gorilla.
Yeah, Charles, go watch some old 60 Minutes when Mike Wallace would walk up to people on the street, not even celebrities, and ask them questions. And they'd get pissed, and they didn't like it. It's called...
He's acting as if he's a private citizen.